and I'm live. Facebook Live, that is. In front of the beautiful location of 3 Cube Studios and the fun yard where many cats are running around amok right now. Here's Bosco. Say hi, Bosco. How are you, buddy? We're going to do an update for the world right now. Would you like to tell everybody what's going on, or should I? Okay, I'll tell everybody. You seem to be kind of quiet today. Maybe a little shy. So guys, I'm not at the hospital right now. I was last night, and I was really tired and in a lot of pain, and it was kind of chaotic in the ER, so I just did some updates on my phone from checking in and stuff. Didn't do a live video, figured I'd wait till today. Also didn't have too many answers. So I said, let's jump on this afternoon, say hello in person, and you can see that I'm not dead yet, and just give you guys a little bit of information as to what went on last night. First and foremost, I checked in and I posted about it, and the overwhelming response of love and prayer and thoughts were amazing to see. So thank you for everybody who reached out with prayers and chants and all that love. And anytime, you know, you have a little scare when you're going through some heavy stuff, you know, you never know exactly what it is. And so, yeah, we got to be precautious. And I've been doing really good lately, to be honest with you guys. Went to Chicago last week and got to be at my cousin's wedding, and I've been going to the gym and under doctor's okay and approval to work out. I haven't been really doing anything too over the top. Yeah, I'm a bit of a spaz. I want to get a lot of things done. I have a lot of stuff to do, and obviously, you know, I do push myself a bit, but I don't think any of that stuff really had any effect on why I ended up in the hospital. For those of you that didn't see the update, I'll quickly go over why I was there, and then for everybody, I will go over what we know now. So anyways, I woke up yesterday morning after a great Saturday. Actually, Saturday was awesome. I went to the gym and had a nice little workout, got some stuff done, and then Mary Lou took me on a beautiful surprise date Saturday night to do this really cool headphone theta-wave music and guided meditation at this get-together, and it was really inspiring, and we all got a chance to talk and had just a really wonderful night, relaxing night. Just worked on breath work and meditation and all that, and everything was fine. Got home not too late, had a little food, went to bed. But when I woke up yesterday morning, I was actually having, from basically the first breath of the day, pain when I'm breathing. I'm still having it. So like basically I'm gonna go like this, right there, it starts to hurt, right in the middle, which actually is where our heart is located. Not up here, but here. And it just kind of feels like pressure pain on the inhale. If I breathe real shallow, I don't feel it too much, but if I breathe normal or a deeper breath, that's when I feel it. And we all know that shallow breathing is not good for you, so, ow, hurts. Okay, it's not excruciating, but it's uncomfortable. As the day went on, there was a little extra pain that started to happen, especially if I would, not so much standing up, but sitting down, or especially like laying down, where my heart just felt like it was beating really hard in my chest. Like not just like a fast heartbeat, like from working out kind of heartbeat, but like, because it wasn't racing, it was beating at a fairly normal speed, maybe just a little elevated, but like super painful. Like I would lay down and it'd be like, doo, 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 doo. And like for a good 20, 30 seconds, like really intense pain. And then it would kind of subside and go back to just the breath pressure. I decided to come back home. We had a meeting yesterday, a Buddhist meeting that I actually had an MC at, and I led the meeting. Everything went great, and I came back home, and the pain was getting a little worse, so I laid down, figured let me just relax a little bit and just kind of see maybe I just overdid something or pushed something or whatever, but it didn't get any better. It got a little worse, and then I remember I got up at one point to use the bathroom, and I came back, I just laid down on the couch, and when I laid down, like it literally felt like someone was whacking at my chest with a hammer from the inside, like just super painful. So I'm like, all right, 3 months ago I had a major open chest surgery where a tumor was dissected off of my heart, off of my lung, where my heart pericardium was replaced with Gore-Tex. You know, so maybe we shouldn't take a chance and just wait it out, because the normal stubborn me would do that. But since, you know, my body has been speaking quite eloquently and loudly to me this year about things that are not going well, I after a while finally said, okay, I'm not going to be stubborn. I talked to Mary Lou. We decided to take a drive over to UCLA Ronald Reagan Hospital over there in Westwood, where I had my surgery, to the ER, just as a precaution, because you don't want to mess with the heart. So we got checked in around 5:30, 5:45, something along that lines. And we did vitals, we did an EKG, we did a chest x-ray, we did a whole bunch of blood work. They started an IV. After the first blood work came back, it showed an elevated level of what could lead to what would be the cause of a blood clot. So their biggest concerns were a blood clot or something viral. So since that number was elevated and my platelet count was actually quite low, below normal, they decided to put me in a CAT scan with contrast. And so I did do that as well. And then we waited around. That finally came back as, on preliminary reads, negative for a clot. So that was, I guess, good, because clots can be quite dangerous, and they were a little concerned since I flew on an airplane last week that might have caused it, but it seems like there was no effect from that. So then they thought maybe it's something viral, so we did these really uncomfortable nasal swabs on each side, which was horrible. And then they put those in to be tested for various flu viruses and other respiratory and viruses of different kinds. I didn't get those results back last night. We actually just waited around at the hospital. They were trying to figure some things out. They said the only thing they were really able to determine was that there was a little bit of fluid around my heart, which is not normal. That's probably what's causing the pressure and the pain when I move around. But they felt like there wasn't really anything else they could do last night. They needed more results to come in and more follow-up today. So instead of putting me in a hospital bed for basically just monitoring, they've deemed it okay to come home and sleep in our own bed, which I preferred. So we left there about 2 a.m. We were there for like 7.5 hours. We got home around like 2:30 or so and had a little something to eat, and finally went to bed around like 3. Woke up this morning and still had the same heavy breath. The pain hadn't been quite as intense this morning, but I went and called my oncologist, my surgeon, my primary care physician, the ER again. No one's working this week, I guess because Thanksgiving, everyone decided to take the week off. So still waiting for my surgeon to find out what's going on with me. I have now an appointment with him next Monday, but he doesn't know what's going on yet. Now, he's the one that took off my pericardium and put the Gore-Tex on it. So since he did the dirty work in the surgery, I'd really like for him to know what's going on. So I'm hoping that they get the message to him somehow this week, so he can determine if I need anything else. I was going to go see the primary care physician. She's out of town, so they got me with some other doctor at the local UCLA office, but not till tomorrow afternoon at 4. So we'll do that tomorrow. I may need more tests. I may need to see a cardiologist. In the meantime, I'm just having the breathing and still the pain. If I bend over to pick something up, it starts to beat, etc., etc. So that's kind of the rundown of what's going on medically. It's kind of a bummer. I was working on a lot of stuff, going to the gym. I wanted to get up early this morning, go work out, and have a productive day. At a meeting I was supposed to be at today, another meeting tomorrow, and I wanted to get a lot of work in here right before the break for the holidays. It looks like I'm going to have to take it a little bit easy and slow my roll a little bit. Not happy about that, but it is what it is. I just want to get to the bottom of whatever this is, just to make sure there's nothing serious or nothing that has to happen surgically or whatever. Granted, for those that don't know or didn't see one of my last updates, I do need to most likely have a surgical procedure in the middle of December, because down here in my chest scar, there is some coil from the titanium that is pushing through over here, and then, I don't know if you can see or not, but down here some of the sutures are poking. They're very uncomfortable. I can literally, it's numb on the outside, which is weird still, like I can't even feel myself touching it, but on the underneath, it's very not numb, and I can feel every poke and pull. So that's going on. Most likely we're going to have to do a surgery for that in December, so I'm going to see my surgeon on Monday, and we might possibly be able to move forward at least and schedule that surgery now instead of waiting almost 2 weeks. I was supposed to see him the second week of December to then maybe schedule the surgery, so at least we can maybe see if we can get in a little bit sooner. The reason that we're waiting this long anyway is because he felt that my bones needed more time to fuse and the muscles needed more time to heal. If you pull the coils or the sutures out too soon, you end up with arthritis and rubbing of the chest plates and ribs, or down here you end up with hernias of the muscle because they're not quite healed yet. So that's why he wanted to give it a little bit more time to heal up, and that's pretty much it. So I think that's the full story. I wish I had more news, trust me, but I'll keep you all posted. Thank you for tuning in, and then for staying abreast and supporting as usual. I've been pretty quiet lately because things have been, quite honestly, pretty good, and I've been working a little bit more and going to the gym and kind of just trying to live a normal life, whatever that means, and just, road to recovery type stuff. I guess little bumps in the road, little hiccups are normal when you have something this major going on, and so I'm going to try not to get too bummed out about it and just go with the flow, roll with the punches. Taking it easy today, and that's pretty much it. All right, guys. I think that's enough for the update. Thanks for playing. I hope you all are doing good and have fun plans for this Thanksgiving week, whether you're traveling or staying home, being with family. I wish you safe travels, fun times, good vegan turkey dinners, tofurkey dinners, and lots of love. So I will circle back again when I know some more info. In the meantime, blessings and love to y'all. See you next time.